Scrooge, the main character, is an insensitive old man with a pure hatred for Christmas and all it stands for. He exhibits this by being cruel to his poor employee, Bob Cratchit, and the poor families who carol for the spirit change.
Later that night, Scrooge is visited by first ghost of Christmas past. The ghost takes Scrooge back to his childhood, when he spent alone and without presents or family. This is the main cause of Scrooge's ill-tempered attitude towards Christmas.
At the end of this day, the ghost shows Scrooge, the homeless student of England, of two Scrooge, who have nowhere to sleep or celebrate. Scrooge shows a concern, but the ghost returns, using Scrooge's own selfish words against him.
The ghost visits are over, and Scrooge finally realizes his fault. He has transformed into a new person, being generous to Bob Cratchit, and he's truly a better person in the end. Christmas Carol is set in the Victorian age in London, England. It is during the Christmas season. The book displays that there is a definite and growing social divide between the poor and the rich.
A Christmas Carol has hard vocabulary, and sometimes it can be a bit confusing. However, it has a different message. The message of the book is not to be greedy and fall into becoming ignorance. We should help our fellow brother and sister who are less fortunate. We would recommend this book to other readers if they're willing to take the time to read it.
The first theme that Dickens creates is how abundant poverty is and how we ignore it in the Victorian age. Symbols used to create this theme are poor children and families who carol for money. Setting is also something that helps develop this theme. Whenever Scrooge sees homeless families, the setting is dark and gloomy. The Ghost of Christmas Present uses children, ignorant in wants, as metaphors of how we can become ignorant of the needy families when we are blinded by materialistic want. Another theme in the novel is the sad nostalgia Scrooge experiences. Dickens mainly uses the literary device of indirect characterization to develop this theme. When visiting his old boarding school, he does not outrightly say he is emotionally uncomfortable there. Instead, he pleads to leave. The vivid descriptions of Scrooge as a sad little boy really lets the reader imagine what it was like to be the only child left at a boarding school on Christmas.
Merry Christmas.